Hello, Supremes, and welcome to Crypt Chronicles, where I give you the latest in horror news as it relates to films, TV shows, and the people that bring them to life. Also, with a splash of true crime updates, maybe. I don't know, still deciding on that. We're a work in progress. So, first episode of Crypt Chronicles, we will be discussing the Melissa Barrera situation involving her post regarding Israel and Palestine. I had recently posted about this the day things started to happen. I wanted to sit back and wait for more to happen before updating further. And a lot has happened. So if you did not watch my bone-chilling bonus episode, here's the gist of the situation. As you all know, unless you've been living under a rock for several weeks, Israel and Palestine are currently at war. I'm using war loosely because it's more of a Israel is now enacting a genocide against Palestine's people. Men, women, and children viciously murdered, hospitals being targeted, a manipulation of media and whose side of the story is being shown. Hashtag Free Palestine has been trending for a while now, and it's basically been acting as a response. Many influencers, regular people just on social media, and even celebrities have been speaking up about what's going on, and their responses have been responded to by people through social media. There have been some great takes and some absolutely horrible takes. Well, November 21st, Melissa Barrera, known for her role as Sam Carpenter in the Scream series, became one of those people to speak up in support of a ceasefire and for the people of Palestine being subjected to the genocide. In one of her posts on her Instagram story, she brings up the manipulation of the media and how Palestine voices aren't being displayed as much. One of her posts, she says, Gaza is currently being treated like a concentration camp. It's cornering everyone together with nowhere to go, no electricity, no water. People have learned nothing from our histories, and just like our histories, people are still silently watching it all happen. This is genocide and ethnic cleansing, end quote. She goes on to say in another story, quote, Israel and the U.S. bending over backwards to stop us from seeing what is going on in Palestine and control the narrative to what favors them. So obviously worried, so obviously hiding something. If that isn't suspicious to you, come on, end quote. These posts would be followed by Hollywood Reporter releasing on November 21st an announcement that Melissa Barrera had been dropped from Scream 7 due to these posts. At the time, Spyglass didn't release a statement. Co-workers of Melissa didn't say anything yet. Nobody knew the fate of the Scream franchise. However, online people were going in, as was I, because, bitch, what do you mean? How did her denouncing genocide get to this result? Well, I may have an answer for you. These are the updates I have been able to gather since recording the last episode. Spyglass, the company behind Scream, released a statement after sitting silently for a while, where they say, and I quote, we have zero tolerance for anti-Semitism or the incitement of hate in any form, including false references to genocide, ethnic cleansing, Holocaust distortion, or anything that flagrantly crosses the line into hate speech. Okay, a great poet once said, how did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. How is that what they got from what she said? The amount of reaching that it took to get to that conclusion is insane. I believe it's because of the concentration camp comparison she made. Some other people say it's due to her apparently pushing a narrative of Jewish people controlling the media. And I don't know, wearing a statement to bring attention to the fact innocent people are being murdered, they got that conclusion. However, Americans finding a way to make someone else's tragedy about them, not shocked. Despite thinking they ate with that statement, fans were actually even more upset because that gave them the confirmation they needed that Spyglass actually fired this woman for calling the situation what it was. Melissa will go on to release a statement in response to everything. It's a lengthy one, but it's a necessary one, saying, quote, first and foremost, I condemn anti-Semitism and Islamophobia. I condemn hate and prejudice of any kind against any group of people. As a Latina, a proud Mexicana, I feel the responsibility of having a platform that allows me the privilege of being heard, and therefore I have tried to use it to raise awareness about issues I care about and to lend my voice to those in need. Every person on this earth, regardless of religion, race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, or socioeconomic status, deserves equal human rights, dignity, and of course freedom. I believe a group of people are not their leadership, and that no governing body should be above criticism. I pray day and night for no more deaths, no more violence, and for peaceful coexistence. I will continue to speak out for those that need it most and continue to advocate for peace and safety, for human rights and freedom. Silence is not an option for me. Period. She stands by what she said, and she said what she said. Before I get to you, I just want to clarify, I'm not really going in a specific order of events. I'm keeping it in a certain way where it's easier for y'all to follow, even easier for me to tell. Things that are sect here and there, I like telling them, but I'm trying to help y'all follow it easily. So I don't need actually, this happened before this. Girl, fuck you and Spyglass. I know. I'm trying to make this easy. I'm doing my best. So, within the midst of all this occurring, we also get another announcement that rattles things up even more. I expected it. I saw it coming. But we get the announcement. I believe it happened just 2 days ago. Jenna Ortega has also pulled out of the 7th movie. Thing about this, the initial thoughts amongst the fans was she obviously did this to support Melissa, which I continue to believe myself. However, it's also being claimed that it has nothing to do with that. A statement from Deadline reports, quote, "This has nothing to do with the fallout from Melissa Barrera's firing yesterday by Spyglass Media over the actress's social media repostings on the Israel conflict, nor does it have to do with the actress asking for an end to her Scream contract." The article also goes to claim that it's due to the filming of Wednesday, even though another statement said that it was due to her contract, and she pulled out months ago. Now, my thing with the whole situation is, if it's not due to the fallout with Melissa, then why is the news just now coming to light? Somebody lying. Jenna was someone who was also very vocal in her support to Palestine. She hasn't released a statement just yet saying what her reasoning was, as of me recording this right now. Until she does, all I know is the franchise now has either actresses. And it is due to an ignorant reason. It was very much so reaching. I feel like they were reaching for anything to get rid of her and get her out of the... They were reaching for anything. The two main characters the reboot of Scream has been centered around are now gone. When that was announced about Jenna, people assumed it was going to be a wrap. That Spyglass was just going to hang it up, say, okay, no 7th movie. Well, gag of the month. I'll get into my thoughts in a minute. After leaving her for out of Scream 6 due to pay, and not even including him in the franchise for years, it is reported that Spyglass is allegedly looking to bring back Neve Campbell and Patrick Dempsey to lead the 7th movie. Variety, through whom this was announced, also implied the possibility of more characters from the franchise returning for the movie. So what I gathered is they're scrambling. They're about to enact such I don't call it nostalgia orgy on the fans of this series to get asses in them seats. They know they have to do whatever it takes. The last Scream movie was absolutely amazing. After the pushback Scream remake got, that 6th one completely flipped it. The characters, especially Melissa's, got so much disrespect from the original remake, even as an actress, even though, and after Scream 6, that flipped. Of course, I feel like there was still some disrespect because people just can't help but be assholes and stuff. But overall, they flipped that with how well done the movie was and the characters performed. Except just recently, I realized how many people actually have smoke for Chad and Mindy. Apparently, surviving too many times and being a know-it-all is a problem when it comes in black. But we're gonna get... Actually, we can get into that now. Yeah, it gets giving me racist. The way I feel about Chad and Mindy, because it's literally the same thing y'all got in the last couple movies, but now it's a problem. Now it's now it doesn't make sense, but I'm gonna hop on your asses about that more later. Anyways, Scream 6 film. It made people excited to see the continuation of Sam and Tara's story. If that's not you, if that's well, it made me... Girl, if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. Now they're going. So now they got to take their steps back and hope that these throwbacks save them. Mind you, I love Neve Campbell. I was disappointed and nervous for the movie when I heard she wouldn't be in it. The movie was great without her, though. No shade to the queen. I also think it's almost disrespectful to her that she's a backup to a franchise she helped make so iconic. Like, I think it was implied that she might be in it before, but, like, it's just giving backup, and that's, like, not... I don't see that for Neve Campbell. Like, how would y'all feel if Neve took the role? Like, I've seen split thoughts. Some wouldn't be upset with her, really, and others would like her to show support to Melissa. Me, I would live for Neve saying no, saying fuck you, no, I'm standing with Melissa. But if she were to take the role, I don't know, I can't really go off on her about that. Me personally. As of now, she hasn't really said anything against Melissa's. I can't really say nah. I feel any type of way about that. I feel some way, but I have thoughts, and I'll most likely share them. But as of now, I can't say I really would feel any type of way. I also want to make it clear, I know this is a horror movie podcast, but honestly, girl, fuck the movie. The movie is the least important thing in this conversation. I hope y'all aren't more pressed about your favorite franchise falling apart than innocent lives being taken. I would hope. There are much more issues and much more important things to discuss. Palestine is still in need of us to help spread the word and what they're going through. It's sick, and to act like we don't see it is absolutely insane. I've even seen gay and black people on social media. People outside these demographics too, but y'all asses specifically have been sounding completely ridiculous, and I need to get on y'all heads real quick. I need to go y'all specifically right now for obvious reasons. Making excuses as to why they want to ignore it. And honestly, the excuses are bull. Palestine doesn't support gays or black people. Baby, the country you live in barely does. Like, hang it up. Hashtag free Palestine. I wish Melissa and Jenna the absolute best in whatever projects they take on. Beetlejuice is apparently done filming. Can't wait to watch that. Oh, fuck. That I'm conflicted with too, because Tim Burton and his ass. Listen, the movie world, I'm conflicted with it whole right now. But, girl, Jenna, I hope it goes well. I wish this doesn't cause any celebrity to start being silent about their feelings on this topic, because they need to continue using their voices, because their voices do hold weight. Of course, there's still going to be people who watch the movie. Okay. The nostalgia orgy may work. Good for them if it does. Whether you like the movies, whether you like Melissa. By the way, those saying she can't act, meanwhile not holding the stamina or credentials to hold such a judgment, please go get a life. Despite that, this whole situation is weird. I love, and it's a reach. It's ridiculous. And I love that she still stands on what she said. I'm pretty sure more will come out of this. I'll try to keep y'all updated on other episodes. Next episode, there's another update. I might give you another one next week, because I'm pretty sure more people are going to speak on this. More of the cast may end up talking about this. Spyglass may release another statement. I wonder what Neve is going to say. In this time period, Patrick Dempsey, he recently had his Sexiest Man Alive magazine thing happen, so he's very much so in the topic of discussion right now. So I wonder when he's going to speak on it. So yeah, I'll just keep y'all updated on the story and see where it goes. Well, that's that on that. Thank you for listening in, Supremes. And if you are not yet a Supreme, you can subscribe to the podcast and become one. Come on, we can all be Supremes. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I post when I post. Not even gonna lie to y'all. I don't go more than 2 weeks without posting. No more than 2 weeks. Anyways, hashtag free Palestine. This has been Quan Pierre, Scream Supreme, Crypt Chronicles.